today I want to talk about the north versus the south as far as buy-to-let properties go. I've been having a conversation quite frequently on some of the property forums with people who are brand new to property, and they're saying, should I invest in the south? Should I invest in the north? There's very, very different parts of the south and the north. You can have good areas for growth, good areas for income, and I actually think the area is irrelevant. The first thing I think you should do is you should understand what budget you've got. That will affect where you buy, because prices in Sunderland are remarkably different to prices in London, for example. You need to understand if your goal is capital growth, your goal is income, or you have a balance in between, because that will determine the type of area that we choose to buy property within. And you also need to determine the type of tenant type that you'll be happy to manage. Will you be happy only with executive people who want a £400,000 or £500,000 house in a great area, but then you're going to have a very, very low yield on your property to make that work? Or are you happy to have lower income workers or tenants that don't work but are paid benefits, where the property price will be much, much cheaper in certain areas of the north of England, but you might not be happy with that tenant type, so it's entirely up to you. So the first few things you need to do before you choose your area to invest in are understand your budget, understand your tenant profile that you're happy to have in your properties, and understand if you want capital growth, which is just speculative, or you want just income, or you want a combination of the both. Once you've determined that, what you can do is you can decide if you want to be hands-on or you want to be hands-off, and from there, you decide whether you do all the work yourself and you choose an area that's close to home, or you spend a lot of time moving to an area and get to know it, or you just employ someone like us to do the work for you. So if you want high income properties with a bit of growth on the way in when you buy them, and you want someone else to do all of the work for you, we are the guys that can help you do that. So give us a shout. If you want to do this all on your own and you want to be hands-on, you want to do the work, you want to pick the paint colors and all of that stuff, manage the tenants yourself, and you should absolutely go and do it yourself. We're not the right guys for you, but happy to point you in the right direction of people that are. And if you do want to know more about it, please feel free to give us a shout. Cheers.